please, can you both just play nice? No. Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Review Clue. This is the Fossil Sport. It comes in a range of colours and retails for about £90 on the Fossil website. Let's find out if it's any good, shall we? So this is the 41mm model and it kind of dwarfs the wrist a little bit, but I still really think this thing looks stylish and it is that round screen that helps. There's 3 buttons, one of them is a digital crown, so it allows you to scroll through menus with ease. Battery life is less than ideal. I find that this has to be charged at least every night. I end the day on about 20% battery, and that's without using any notifications or anything like that, and I'll explain a little bit about that later. It does of course have that heart rate sensor, and I found this to be really accurate. Inside of the box you do get that magnetic puck charger with the 2 little pins. That simply just connects to the bottom of the watch. It can connect anywhere and it will magnetically snap, so that's quite nice. At least it's not a faff to charge, because you will be doing that a lot. You'll also notice on the bottom here you've got that heart rate sensor, and that heart rate sensor is, as I say, accurate, and all of its sports and tracking is fairly good too. But for a smartwatch, just how smart is it? Back to me in the studio to discuss a little bit more about that. Okay, so here I am. I've done all the B-roll and I'm struggling to call this a smartwatch, and there is one big reason for that. This watch is running Android Wear OS, and for the last couple of months I've been running all iOS devices, and it's kind of where that little skit came from at the beginning of this video. I'm getting a little bit fed up with both Google and Apple and Microsoft as well, for that matter, just simply not playing nice together. This Android Wear watch, up until recently, didn't even connect to iOS devices. You now have the Android Wear app and you can connect it, and you can see your notifications, but you can't reply to them. So if I were to connect this to my Android phone, then the experience is far and beyond anything that you'll get on the iOS side. You can view notifications, text messages, even phone calls, and you can answer them on the watch. I can literally just swipe and reply. There is no such feature on iOS at all. I can view my texts, I can see them as they come through, I can see who's calling me, I get a caller ID, but I can't answer them. So, is this a true smartwatch depends upon the platform that you use it on. If you're using this on an iOS platform, then for £90, it's a really nice watch. It looks stylish. The sports tracking is actually very good. But if you want all of those notifications and to be able to interact with those notifications, you're not going to find that here. You'll have to go with something like this, the Apple Watch Series 3, which is double the price, if not more, depending upon your kind of configuration. And it just seems ridiculous to me that both of these companies are refusing to play nice on each other's platforms. Because at the end of the day, I've just bought a watch which pays Google royalties. Why can I not access all of those features from that platform on a different platform? Like, I get Apple wants me to wear my Apple Watch all the time, but still, at the end of the day, I'm buying these things. I want to be able to use them together. So, fine. Let's say that you're using this on an Android platform. This is a really nice watch. Everything seamlessly works. But there are still some big caveats. And the first one being, one, its battery life. This thing doesn't last a day. The battery life is awful. I'm having to charge this thing every night. 20% at the end of each day just isn't really acceptable to me, because I'm not interacting with it that much. I'm not replying to any messages because I can't. There's that. But I think the thing that annoys me more is just how slow the OS can be. Just moving around from menu to menu, I find there is a significant delay and slowdown between the movements of moving from screen to screen. And for what would have been a £300 watch, they recently brought the price down to that £90 mark. That's just not acceptable. Even at a £90 mark, I would expect this thing to be flawless and seamless, and to not have to press a button and wait a second or two before the action actually occurs. So, yeah, if you're looking for a really cheap Android smartwatch, which you can use on your Android phone or iOS, then this is the one to look at. It's really, really cheap for the price of an Android watch. If you're looking on the market, you're kind of looking at the 150, 200 mark. This is fully fledged. This has NFC, I can tap to pay. I can do everything that a much more expensive watch can do at a much lower price. But with that lower price, you are also getting those kind of shortfalls that make this kind of hard to recommend. On an iOS platform, forget it. Unless you just want a fitness tracker that you can use on Google Fit, and you can go for your run and come back, and you've tracked all of that, that's great. But you have to be using the Google Fit platform, not the Apple Health platform. If you're using an Android device, this thing is fairly good. Like, you're probably already using Google Fit anyway. It's the pre-installed thing. And you can also download your other apps onto it. So you can have things like Uber, that works fine. Uber is just Uber, you know. It knows your location via GPS, and you can order an Uber to your location. But at the end of the day, I would say for £90, this is a fitness tracker, and a glorified one at that. Anyway, guys, my name's been Robert, and this has been Review Clue. If you've liked it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Maybe even share this video to everyone else. I'm still trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark, so it's going to take a little bit of time. I kind of want to be there by the end of, what is it now? It's May, I think. I kind of want to be there at the end of May, so then I can really get out some bangers over the summer, because I'm still stuck inside. So I really want to find some new stuff, and I've got some really cool video ideas coming up. Anyway, guys, my name's been Robert. This has been Review Clue, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.